So we are going to be creating a journal page on empowering our inner queen. I believe that we all have a queen that lives inside of us, and we are going to talk about how we can empower that queen in our daily lives. And so I'm going to be creating this piece along with you, and I have, to get started here, I have my matte medium, I have some paint brushes, some water, and then I have a variety of different pieces that I'll be collaging. And to me, journaling means playing, and so you're going to see me play with some different papers to begin as I decide how I'm going to put my piece together. But I have this woman here, and she just looks super powerful and badass to me. She looks like, don't mess with me. And so she's going to be my subject in this piece, and she's going to be a queen because this is about empowering our inner queen. And this is her castle. This is her domain, and I believe that we all need to be in charge of our own castle. We need to be in charge of our domain. And if we're not, somebody else is going to take charge. And then we're no longer in charge of our, life or experiences or whatever it is. And, it's really important that we take charge and that we create and maintain the life that we want and that is important to us. So we've got our castle, and then I also have some wings here because I think that when she's going to have some wings and she'll have a crown. But I just really believe that when we allow ourselves to be who we're supposed to be, when we allow that queen to come out in a dignified way, in a kind way, there's a way to be a queen and still be kind and respectful and honorable while still doing what you want to do in life. And but I think that when we allow ourselves to live the life that we want to, we're freeing ourselves of the chains that have been holding us back. Whether it's the voices, like for me, I'm a total people pleaser, and while I'm a leader, I also want everybody to be happy, and I know that isn't always possible. And so I have to just start listening to myself, trust what I feel, and move forward and know that everybody as a whole is going to be okay, because that's what's more important for me, is the bigger picture. I need to start looking beyond those around me hurting feelings and start looking at the bigger picture. So that is kind of what this piece is going to resemble for me. So these are some of my main pieces, and now what you're going to see happen in the next few minutes in the video is just me playing with different collage pieces and kind of figuring out how I want to put this all together. So you will be watching that as we move forward. Okay, so I have my basic collage done here. Now what I'm going to do is take my matte medium and I'm going to start gluing all the pieces down. And things may change along the way, but that'll be the next step. So once you have all your pieces arranged in the spots you want them in, the next step then is to glue everything down. Now before I do that, it's kind of a fun piece here. I'm going to take a picture so that I can remember where I had everything. So I'm going to take a picture. And now I can begin gluing everything down. So I start by removing everything and getting the layers on there. Okay, so I went ahead and my collage, my piece is dry. I added a crown on her, and then I'm going to go ahead and add her wings. And basically I cut out a butterfly, and I took the wings, and since they can't really, you know, they could go like that on her back, but I want it to look like they're her wings. So I'm going to put one backward and one forward, and then I'll paint this back one to look more like this. You could cut out, print out 2 butterflies that look the same, and then you would have 2 wings that look the same. I just don't have another, I don't have my printer with me, so I'm at my studio. I need to get a printer here. All right, so getting the one wing on. Okay, so now I'm gonna dry that, and then when we come back, we're gonna start using some paint and some different colors on the sheet.
Okay, be right back.